to you by McCafe, McDonald's, iced coffee with French vanilla. Anywho, big news. Yesterday, the video that I shot of driving through the sandstorm, it actually got much worse. I'm sorry I didn't film it. It was very stressful, very harrowing, and at one point, the hood of my car, my truck, my rig, was flapping up like it was going to come open, which was really freaking me out. So I pulled over. There was a Class A at the exit that I took, and I kind of pulled over in front of them, and their roof was actually like the sealant, like it was flapping, like it was ripping off. Like that's how bad the wind was. So I went out in the kind of the break of the sand. Not like that helped. I still got tons of sand in my teeth and my ears and my face, everywhere. And I was able to get my hood closed. So basically, I don't know how this happened, but the wind actually unlatched my hood. So all I had to do was open up the hood and then shut it again. So that was closed. And then my back door here was like really fluttering. So I bungeed that down so it wouldn't come open while I was driving, even though it was like locked and closed and everything. That's how strong the wind was. It was insane. So we pulled over at a Love's, and I got gas, and there was a little dog park for me to take Elsa out at. So she ran around in the wind and tried not to blow away. And then we got back in the rig and we took off on down the road. And like I could see off to the side, like almost what looked like little like sand tornadoes. It was insane. And I was just like, oh, this is not going to be pretty. And I should back up a little bit. My awning that's on the side is huge. It's like it was the whole span of the RV, and I never used it. It's been like so windy, and it's not really like a one-person operation. It's like too heavy and too old. And I had already knocked off the bracket, so the arm was not fastened down anymore. I had like actually taped that with a bunch of tape, a bunch of duct tape, my best friend, and I had like checked it when we were at the Love's to make sure that like it was still secure and everything, and it seemed fine. And so we took off down the road, and all of a sudden I hear like this crash, and I look over. I thought like, oh, okay, the bungee has come off the door and the door's open, because that's what like it sounded to me. And then I look out the side mirror, and my awning is actually hanging off the side of my rig. And I'm on a highway. Like I'm on West 58. I was about an hour outside of Bakersfield, just east of Bakersfield on West 58. So I literally just had to pull over on the side of the road. I mean, I had no choice. And it was absolutely insane, the whole thing. And I thought, oh my God, I'm just gonna like yank this sucker off. I don't care. But it was still, the upper brackets were still like bolted on. And, but like the awning had like come out, was like flapping against my rig. So I was able to like pull the arm and like secure it a little bit more, so it wasn't like hitting my rig anymore. I thought I was going to bash a hole in it. So I have Good Sam. So I called them, and that was probably at around a little after 4. And just to give you an idea, to get guys out there because I told them, I said, just take the sucker off, leave it on the side of the road. I don't care anymore. So they couldn't like slide it off the way it's supposed to come, because it's like really, well, it's been on there for 25 years. So they just basically rolled it out and cut the fabric. So there's like this jagged piece of fabric on the side of my rig, but it's like gone. So the awning's gone, which is good because that's what I wanted to do, but I was not picturing spending my evening on the side of the road for 4 or 5 hours. So because we didn't get to our parking place, we actually decided to park overnight in Buttonwillow. Isn't that the cutest name for a town? So yeah, there's like a parking area that's behind this McDonald's and a Motel 6. There were like rigs and RVs. I was like the only RV. It was perfectly fine. It was not that noisy at all, even though it was like right off I-5. So yeah, that was the eventful yesterday. I have to tell you, I was stressed, like extremely stressed and upset because there I am on the side of the road. It's still super windy, like insane. And it's also like 30 degrees outside. And yeah, I had to take Elsa out like once. She did not like it. I don't even know. I think maybe she got like a tiny little pee, but she's one of these little dogs who like, she likes to walk around for a while and pee about 15 different times. And so yeah, I was very upset, like really stressed, crying. I'm not gonna lie, I was really emotional because it was just like, God damn, excuse my French, sweet oranges, what, you know, what more can happen? It's like everything keeps falling off. My rig, I have to leave it on the side of the road. It's, you know, you got to find the humor in that. So yeah, that leaves the count of things that I've left on the side of the road too. So yeah, so today we are driving from Buttonwillow to San Francisco RV Resort, which is one of our favorites. Look, that's the place that's right on the ocean that I love so much. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We've got about a little less than, probably about like an hour and 45 minutes before we're there, which will be really nice. I would shoot while I'm driving, but I have hit so much bugs. There's so many bugs. The carnage on my windshield is, well, I would need to put like an R rating on this video for the carnage that is on my windshield. And I also hit a bird. I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. But it just like, it came, I was on I-5, so I'm going like 60, 65, and this thing comes, and it hits like this side, like right up here at the cab. I thought for sure I was gonna find like bird debris, but there's just like a whack of blood. Like I said, the violence that has assaulted my vehicle today is insane. It's like, and it has to be from all the rain and just, you know, spring, and it's just like terribly green, and the bugs are just wow, and the birds are out to eat them. So yeah, that is my eventful last couple of days of driving, and yeah, so that's interesting. So more later, campers. Thanks for watching.